Now, it's important to note that since this is grand final, someone's coming from the loser side. HarpoonCannon will have to beat Poochy twice in a row if Harpoon wants to win the tournament.
Yeah, this will be super interesting as, like, we've seen the personalities from both players. I think Poochy's an all-around. He can pull out the harassments when he needs to. Harpoon's basically the same way, but we've just seen him a little bit more aggressive than all the players. As with this 4-chain here, that's going to take out Poochy.
That's it.
Oh, wait!
Whoa, wow! Able to swivel it over. That's not easy to do. Having the right amount of garbage, able to. If you turn the piece, you can actually move it over one piece to the left and right from yourself.
Yeah, as long as there's not a ghost piece that's up at the top, which he did notice that. I don't know if he managed to get one afterward, and that's why he didn't get the second piece through, but I don't know. I'll have to go back and see that. Anyways, though, Harpoon will be up 1-0 because of that in this set.
Harpoon was trying to find an all clear there at the beginning. Spent a little bit more time on it than Poochy did. I'm wondering. We're going to see a quick... These 3 chains tend to be very popular with Harpoon.
Oh, and so Poochy digs, man. He's just been the king of digging. We've seen that all weekend. And
that power 5 could be kind of brutal if he doesn't do something here. Oh, yes, and that Puyo stack was so high, it cut off all access to the right side, and at that point, Harpoon kind of knew it was just time to move to the next match.
That's one thing I've liked about Poochy's play is he does keep really calm when he is building things like this. He leaves him just enough room, and he knows not to like disrupt certain parts of his chain, so he's able to make those digs. And we saw that a lot with Swap yesterday when he was playing in that.
Yeah, another huge shout out to Poochy really quickly. I don't know how much you guys have been watching so far over the weekend, but Poochy actually makes an appearance in every single event. He made top 4 or top 8, I think, in Puzzle League in every single event that's being broadcasted right now.
Alright, Harpoon comes in with the 6. It's going to be barely beat by Poochy's 7, so looks like this is going to be the first round of Poochy here.
That's going to close that out. Poochy going up 1 set now, needing 2 to win the tournament at this point. So we potential. Oh no.
Hey, yeah, I guess there probably could have been a possibility of an all clear there. You would have had to like do a non-traditional build though to realize that.
Yeah.
But Harpoon strikes really quick. He's gonna get a really quick 5-chain, and Poochy wasn't exactly ready. He's gonna be able to counter and live this, but it's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Not a horrible stack though. Still fairly flat. Room to work with here. Should be able to dig if he works quickly. Ooh, these harassments though, if he doesn't pop quickly, need something. Here we go, yeah. Harpoon noticing, doesn't get the blues though, and this is gonna be very difficult to dig down from at this point. Harpoon has a good stack, and Poochy doesn't have a lot of room to work with. Gonna match those reds, gonna get a quick 2. Has some room to work with these blues and the greens over here. Possible dig if Harpoon were able to get something very quickly. Here we go. This might be it. This is probably, yeah, this is it. So Harpoon gonna take that first win. Gonna try to get the second one and tie it up. Harpoon gonna do the quick 2-chain to make that sandwich there. Gonna give Poochy some garbage to work around.
He's been pretty really smart with those for the most part, because if he does that harassment quick enough, even with just like the single line from a 2-chain, if Poochy's still trying to get the specific pieces to finish his GTR, it's gonna hold him up for quite a bit. But that didn't matter too much. Is it gonna cancel out? Oh, he gets
for the most part
just 2.
Slightly more power on Poochy's third hit of that chain. Just a couple Puyos going over.
Poochy does have a lot more to work with here, so he's going to set off a power 2 here. Unfortunately, it cut a little bit. And he's going to elect to keep building right now and send another 2-chain. Yeah, these harassments are going to hurt, and he's probably going to just set off this chain right here, because this is going to be a 4 with power, yeah. Or no, that's a 5, my bad. Forgot about that.
And this is probably, yeah, it's going to be curtains. Still got some room to work with. Harpoon can cancel out this one win from Puochy if he just clutches this one out here. Harpoon building a little faster this round than before. Trying to set something up.
Yeah, he's having trouble trying to find an extension for the GTR. He basically needed a double color that wasn't, I believe it was blue and green that were in the corner. But it doesn't matter. He sets off the chain early, and he's going to take this next game.
Puochy not in a position to do anything about that, actually. Garbage is pushing it straight up.
Pretty generous colors.
Very
so far.
Clean,
like,
yeah. Very clean build. Excellent, like almost like a sandwich stare hybrid down there.
We're gonna see some fireworks this round, I'd imagine. Harpoon's got a
we
pretty
need
good
that blue.
build.
We need that. Ooh, it's a.
Nah, he's looking for the reds right now.
Okay, there we go. That'll work, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be big. Yeah, Puochy definitely doesn't have the counter here. This is going to destroy him.
Massive power 8 chain from Harpoon.
He needed a red, or else it would have added a lot more to it, and then I think Puochy actually would have won that, but he was just one red short. I don't know if it might have like popped earlier or not. I wasn't paying too much attention. Everyone's favorite starter though.
Yeah, the quickest of all players. Harpoon sending it over immediately. It's gonna be one Puyo. Yeah, one Puyo. Just went with the 5 match instead of the 4. That's the single disrespect garbage Puyo. How about that power 8 last round though? Massive chain from Harpoon.
Yeah, he had a really good build at the beginning and was just able to extend easily on the top without really any color conflict worries. But he's going to send off a 2 here, and he's going to be 1 away. He's probably going to connect these purples. Yep. So yeah, just tiny harasses. Puochy will be ready. He's going to answer back with a 4 here.
Yep. With a lot of power on the 3 too. So able to actually cancel it out and send a decent amount of Puyos over.
Harpoon looking with a nice 3 chain. He's probably going to extend it a little bit here. Now he's just going to complete it, but it will outmatch Puochy's little harass here and cover him up a little bit.
Pretty good berry there, yeah, but still leaving that green open for a quick combo if he's able to do something with it.
Alright, Puochy down stacking a little bit. He's going to need to do 2 more clears, though, if he wants to break down to that red. And he might get buried a little bit more again.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. As soon as he got the greens, too. Can maybe set something up here, though.
Gets the 2 chain. Alright, now all he needs is 2 blues to get back down to his chain down here. Or no, he's going to do that. I like
that a lot. That was a good move there. And he's going to connect purples. I didn't even see that at the end. Electing to just connect across like that and use the blues to his advantage. That was excellent awareness from Puochy right there.
Thus why I am not in the finals, because I don't see moves like that. That was really good. I think Puochy just observes all the different options he has when he is down stacking. I was too focused on the 2 blues at the bottom, but he connected all the reds in a row.
It was a Dr. Mario-esque match, is what I would like to think of it as. Taking the horizontal approach, the unexpected turn. Ooh, the green's not going to connect down there, though.
Alright, Puochy's got a little bit of an awkward build, so this could be good for Harpoon. He's going to finish with a 6 here. Let's see. Yeah, that's going to outdo Puochy by a little bit, and it's going to take the round. So Harpoon's going to be up 2-1 now.
Harpoon looking at the bracket reset if able to take these next 2 matches.
Funny enough, out of all the matches we've had this weekend, we have not had a bracket reset one time. So this might be our one opportunity to get it, because Harpoon is looking really, really good with his chain builds right now.
Somebody has to stop Poochy from going on all these tears, so maybe Harpoon will be the first.
The savior. All right, so Harpoon's going to end it here. He's got a pretty good chain. It looks like it's going to be a 7. Yeah, it's going to stop at 7. And Poochy's is going to cut, so yeah.
This might be, yeah, that's curtains with a 3.
Yeah, he's done.
Even a 4, it's not enough. That Star Puyo.
If you hit a 7, you're going to basically need a 7 to tie it. Even a 6 will sometimes just kill you if you don't have any power on it. But yeah, Harpoon, he's on reset point right now, so we're looking for maybe the first bracket reset. He's got, I'm not sure what he's going for right now. He's going to reverse his build now with the purples. Okay, yeah, he's going to go for the 3-chain harassment. That was actually pretty good.
Harpoon able to get those 3 chains out very quickly, consistently through this entire viewing. We've seen Harpoon get those 3 chains out so fast at the beginning of these matches.
Speaking of 3 chains, here's another one, just with a lot more power.
And that's enough. But sometimes 2-3 chains is all you need to really just get ahead. Like that enough harassment on the first 3 chains to not give enough room to work with and cause them to dig, and able to use the time that they're spending digging in order to send that next set.
All right, so we now have a bracket reset. The points are reset, and now we have a 0-0 game. Next person to win 3 sets will take it all. So good stuff to HarpoonCannon bringing that back.
So now it's important to note that Harpoon and Poochy are legitimately tied. They both have an equal chance, theoretically, of winning at this point. And it looks like the first match, though, is immediately going to go to Harpoon.
Stats say they're tied, but man, the momentum Harpoon has right now, Poochy's not really knowing how to deal with these harassments, because I think he's switching up his game pretty well, because we've seen the big chains on his side. We've seen the quick harassment, so Poochy just doesn't know when to extend or when to strike back. So Harpoon definitely with a lot of momentum right now.
With the amount of wins that we've seen continuously coming from Harpoon at this point, Poochy really needs to make an adjustment. We'll see if he's able to do that. We've seen him kind of been able to adjust to certain things, but with this amount of momentum, like you mentioned, it is a factor. It's a real thing. You don't want to let somebody keep winning, because then they just get better. It's like this weird multiplication factor.
All right, is this going to be enough? This should be enough to counter. Oh yeah, easily.
Easy, yeah. That should be, triple fire on the other side. But he's probably going to cancel out a decent amount of that here.
Not close. Like, when you have, like, 3 rocks on your screen, you need a lot to come back from that. Yeah, Harpoon, I don't know how many rounds he's won in a row. I feel like it's like 5 or something, but he is just running away with it at this point. Let's see if Poochy can bounce back.
Yeah, Poochy definitely need to make an adjustment to deal with these. You know what it is, I think, is that Harpoon isn't playing the same game every round, and I think that's what's throwing Poochy off. If you notice, some rounds Harpoon will go for the quick double 3-chain, and then like this round, you see he'll alternate back into a huge build like this with the GTR setup.
Poochy's got a little bit of a weird build right now. He does need one more red. Okay, the double greens. Oh, he'll be able to drop it off from the top maybe, or he's gonna wait for a single green.
Harpoon triggering the GTR.
Power 7.
That's gonna be big. What does Poochy have? A 6? That might be it. Yep.
Well, add that another game to Harpoon. He is just tearing through. I don't know if we can stop this man at this point.
I think Harpoon's on like 7 wins in a row at this point or something. The momentum is real. I think it's important to note that there's a level of mental game associated with this when you play against somebody. And like BB said earlier, momentum is a real thing. Like if you can get in that position where you feel like you have the wind at your back, you know, and you can feel like you can keep getting these wins, it's very hard to stop someone from playing well and having that focus. And it's easy to get down on yourself too at this point. You know, Poochy could have this mentality of like, why do I keep losing, you know, and it can affect the way you play.
Oh, Poochy's got the dig set up. Okay, all he needs is 2 more purples. He'll be able to dig this out. Yeah, I think this is going to be Poochy's game. This is going to be a big chain coming in.
Ooh, yeah, he gets the trigger. That looks like Nice. Oh! That's
Yeah,
going to be it, though.
Harpoon was electing to do a lot of short harassments, and Poochy dealt well with it, and he was able to work around the garbage Puyo. So Poochy finally taken a round after so many losses. So maybe this will give him some momentum back in his favor and take a set here.
So Harpoon finally getting stopped on the pain train there. Gonna have to see how he responds to finally losing a match. We'll see if he tries to keep up those harassments, which kind of cost him the match last round. Not able to have the Puyos set up to answer that big chain after Poochy got the dig.
Okay, Poochy answering back again, barely outdoes the chain from Harpoon. It looks like unless Harpoon gets some favorable Puyos, which he might be able to. No, he doesn't get another red.
That was just unfortunate color RNG there. Just didn't have the colors that he needed.
Okay, Poochy puts a stop to Harpoon. It's tied up once again, man. I have a feeling this is going to go down to the wire. These guys are very, very even in their play.
So Harpoon looking like going for a larger build again. Actually going to trigger it to cancel out that quick
He
harassment.
deceived you right at the end, and it works out well because there wasn't a purple in sight for Poochy. He's going to have to do a really big dig here, excuse me, if he wants to get out of this.
Yeah. You could see that, you could almost see it even in the cursor movement of Harpoon there. Harpoon was thinking about moving the piece away, but decided to drop it, looking over at the board, taking a second to analyze what was going to happen.
That small chain from Poochy was enough to cover Harpoon's chain at the bottom, and it cut a lot of it, so he's got to rebuild it now. He does have a 4 set up currently if he can get that blue piece, and it should be enough to take the match. I don't know.
That's probably it. I think. Oh wait, here we go.
Oh, Poochy with the power on it. Yeah, he's gonna survive a little bit longer. That was a really good build by him with no space.
Another quick 2 coming though. Oh, and it's gonna stack and push those greens apart. This might be it. Oh, he gets the blue though. Can he get a yellow? Doesn't have the double purple. Oh, he squishes the pieces over and able to get the double purple though.
Oh, oh, dude, there's no way. There's no way he lives from this. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Oh, he digged to his chain.
Oh, no! Squished 2 Puyos into the ceiling twice and able to dig all the way to the bottom.
Oh my god, that was insane. That was actually insane.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, never give up, as Poochy just showed us. Holy moly. That was one of the sickest digs I've ever seen.
I just can't believe the combination of technical skill and RNG. That was like the perfect storm right there. Able to squish those pieces up and actually clear his way out to get those pieces he needed.
Oh man, that's the highlight of the tournament so far for me. That was so good. But it's not over. That was just for 1 game. They still got another to try to win this set. Poochy setting off his full chain here. Looks like it's going to be an 8. Yeah,
Yep.
This isn't going to be enough on Harpoon's side, so Poochy's going to take the set lead again.
Poochy now going to have 2 wins in the set, needing only 1 more to take this.
And you know, that first game of that set's going to be crucial now. I feel like Poochy's probably got the momentum. If Harpoon just would have closed that out, man, I feel like this could be a different outcome right now. But Harpoon definitely still not out of it, you know. 2 more sets, that's all he's got to win. He's won 4 so far. This should be very doable for him. He's going to set off that 3-chain harassment. Is Poochy ready to deal with it? He's not. Oh.
That is such a terrible position for that garbage, too. It makes movement so much harder. And it also, the stacks of Puyos like that, able to clear out a little bit.
Harpoon waiting for a green forever there. This should be enough. Oh no, Poochy's going to get that chain to stall a little bit longer. Still
Gonna
with
get the
a
berry,
rough
though.
board, though.
Yeah, a little bit of room to work with here. Covers up those yellows, gonna take the blue down. Nice red drop with the awareness. No, the red was off screen too for that. Gonna pop those. Gonna uncover the greens down there. Looking for something here. I think he wants the reds or the blues down there. Harpoon is electing to keep covering stuff up. Probably a good decision at this point. Very hard to work in that small amount of space. Gonna have to cover up the green though, and that's gonna be it. Harpoon with a huge stack, but just being aware to know that Poochy didn't have room to work with, so didn't need a lot.
Yeah, Poochy had really any decisions probably wouldn't have helped him, but he like panicked at the end and basically cut off all opportunities that he had, and that's why he lost that round. So Harpoon looks like he's gonna elect to go with the harassments again. This has got to be dangerous. He's got to keep this pressure up because Poochy's got a pretty good build right now, and he's gonna be able to easily set this off.
Harpoon with the GTR setup.
Oh.
Looking for the purple.
Oh, he gets the purple, but he's got a big chain to go against, and yeah, this isn't going to be enough.
I'm not sure that, didn't have what he needed with the reds and the greens there. That's going to be it.
All right. Poochy on the brink of death is now on championship point. Harpoon only needs one more game to tie it up 2-2. Who's going to win this pivotal match?
Yeah, this is a huge match right here. This could be the end of the tournament. Needing only one win and able to cancel out a win to move into the next round. That's a huge momentum shift if you think about it. If you let your opponent win one, then you win back like this, you can almost negate a win, de facto negate a win, and it's a unique advantage of this setup.
All right, Harpoon's got a decent chain. Is Poochy able? Yeah, he's gonna dig this out. Is it going to be enough?
Looks bad for Harpoon.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be enough. Oh no. Well,
and
that'll be it. Harpoon stalling a little bit at the end, but it's not gonna matter.
Trying to flip over, but I think he stacked it vertical and couldn't flip over to the left.
He had some Ghost Puyo at the top. He wasn't able to. But yeah, that'll do it. Congrats to Poochy. The man can't be stopped this weekend with one of the most incredible plays I've ever seen. He takes this tournament, and he is your Puyo Puyo champion, man. What a grand finals. I'm so glad I got to commentate that.
Yeah, I mean, as great and as awesome as Poochy obviously played, huge shout out to Harpoon for some of those plays. Just that momentum shift where Harpoon won like 7 or 8 matches in a row. Just dominance. And, kudos to Poochy on the other side, able to come back from that, Having a bracket reset on you from winners is also a bit of a shot to your mentality. So just an excellent grand finals from both players.
Yeah, I couldn't have asked for anything better. Like, yeah, GG, Harpoon, Poochy, even Runix and Sexrex. Everyone was pretty evenly matched, It was just the matter of fact of someone figuring out one another, and that's who determined the champion at the end. But it could have gone either way at the end. Like, man, that one play is something to look back on. That was like, I think Harpoon probably would have won it if he was able to close it out.
I gotta say, that was absolutely the highlight of this tournament. Seeing Poochy able to get out of that one spot hole, not once, but twice, with no room to work with on the top. Able to squish Puyo's up to the left and right side of the board, and then dig all the way down to the chain. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, crazy. But yeah, shout outs to both of them, especially for Harpoon, because he did organize this tournament as well. So it's not too easy playing in your same tournament while running it, because you got a bunch of people talking to you and stuff. A little bit easier at the end of it, but yeah, good stuff to Harpoon. Thanks for organizing it. I guarantee you'll see more Puyo Puyo Tetris at the next GDQ. It's inevitable. We had an arcade cabinet at this year's SGDQ, so there's a lot of buzz behind it.